When you think of buildings in New York, what comes to mind? The Empire State Building, the World Trade Center, maybe the Chrysler Building or Grand Central Station. Well, today we're looking at much more interesting buildings. A building that literally rose from the ashes. A soaring skyscraper without windows. Two leaning and twisting towers. Today, hidden gems. The 17 strangest buildings in New York. "161 Maiden Lane comes in at number 17, one of 3 leaning towers on our list. Be sure to watch to the end to find out the other 2. A little known fact about Lower Manhattan is that much of the seaport is landfill, land reclamation. To build towers traditionally, pilings are driven deep into the ground, down to the bedrock, 150 feet below the surface. But to save $6 million, the developers chose to do soil improvement, which was supposed to harden the land. It didn't work. As the building settled, it began to lean 3 inches to the north. Of course, the only reasonable thing to do at that point was to play the blame game and point fingers, leaving us with this beautiful monstrosity that's been sitting here for 10 years. The Louis Vuitton scaffolding sits at the opposite end of the spectrum from 161 Maiden Lane. While both are technically construction sites, the Louis Vuitton scaffolding has such attention to detail, it raises what should be a boring and mundane necessity on a building site to something special. You might think it would rank much higher on our list, but keep in mind, this is a scaffolding on a construction site and not the finished structure. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. But this is the salt shed. It's actually a shed for salt. New York likes to be unique and creative, and in this situation, I think it's pretty unique. Truth be told, the Department of Sanitation's salt shed shouldn't have happened or exist in its current form and location. The shed is situated in Tribeca, a neighborhood of high net worth, high profile residents such as Taylor Swift, Robert De Niro, and Ryan Reynolds, just to name a few. Add to it, the public city agencies responsible for building works aren't known for inspiring or innovative design and construction, especially something as utilitarian as a salt shed. Not only is it unique, the roof acts as a rain catchment, using rainwater to wash the sanitation trucks. By the way, the shape? A salt crystal. So here we are, double take, twin towers. Towers that are actually not exactly twins, but it has the same architect that designed both of them. The building 9 West 57th Street, the Solo building, was actually started in 1969, and W.R. Grace building was started in 1970. Same architect, same materials were used. So both of them use travertine, which is a soft marble. That's the white part of the building, and black glass. They're both about the same height. Look at the stats. I've listed them in, as the video rolls. So it's kind of twin towers that are not twin towers at the same time. One is on 42nd Street. The W.R. Grace building is on 42nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenues. And the 9 West building, the Solo building, is on 57th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. So it's weird. Actually, in New York, you can get kind of turned around because they both look so much alike. They both have concaved, curved fronts that no other building looks like in the city. And yet you think, oh, I've been here before. And if you really think about it, no, you haven't. So I don't know if it's clear to you, but if you come to New York, or if you live in New York, you probably have encountered this before, where you thought you were at one of the two buildings. Turns out you were at the other one. I know this sounds so confusing. The buildings are confusing, but there you have it, number 14.